What it do, Warrior Crew? I'm Max Ball.
And I'm Kenyon Plested. Thanks for checking the show this week. Now let's find out what's happening at Brainerd High School. We have a little housekeeping issue to take care of. The loser of last week's 2v2 lacrosse rounds couldn't come to terms with a punishment after failing on the field. Their day of reckoning is here.
Alright, so as you may have remembered from last week, Warren and Max refused to do their punishment, so we decided to make them a nice smoothie. Here are our ingredients.
We have Sprite, jalapenos, mayo, 3 oranges, vinaigrette, cottage cheese, Brussels sprouts, and a clove of garlic right here. So let's start making.
Oh, power.
That sounds so bad.
Me and Max, since we didn't do the punishment for losing in lacrosse, we have to drink a mystery smoothie mile and guess the ingredients as we run. Yeah.
Go first.
I will.
Big sip.
Swallow quick. Drink and swallow.
Be a trooper.
That's bad right there.
Oh my God. Ow. Max. No. You want to go first? Shut up, John! Stay behind your camera and keep quiet! Dude, look at my feet!
One more sip. One more big old sip.
Why do we do this to ourselves, Max?
You're drinking like 3 sips.
Maybe don't lose and you won't have to finish it.
Oh my God, we're almost there!
We got 3 minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh,
That's a good sip.
that was a good sip, bro.
Oh my gosh. Where are we at?
Quite a bit.
I feel like we gave a valiant effort,
Yeah,
but
about
it's
a
not
fifth of it done.
it's not good enough.
It was more than a fit.
An eighth.
5th to an 8th.
So, but because they couldn't make it to the middle line, they will be taking the L on the tortilla.
I want you guys to take a sip on that.
Yeah, take a sip right here.
We can finally put this one behind us.
We can also say goodbye to Prom 2026. Students flocked like flamingos to the Northern Pacific Center this past weekend to take in the sights and sounds of Miami at midnight. Students danced the night away, played bags, and hung out with friends, all while enjoying the festive, warm weather atmosphere.
What are your thoughts on this year's prom?
I had a lot of fun at prom, seeing all of my friends. Mosh pit was pretty crazy, very hot. I think it was a lot better than last year's prom.
I thought it was pretty good. The DJ was in the middle. He played some good songs, played some bad songs, but other than that, the little crowd was very smelly, but it was very moving. There's a big circle, stuff like that.
What are your thoughts on this year's prom?
It was good. The music could have been better.
It was fun. It was fun, and especially with you.
Thank you.
You know, I loved it. I loved to see all the hard work that my Stuco delegates put in. I thought the theme was great. I thought that the dance was great. It was awesome.
I thought it was super good. Huge thank you to our Stuco president and everybody who helped with prom.
What are your thoughts on this year's prom?
I thought it was pretty good. The mosh pit was awesome, and it's a good last prom.
It was fun. I had a lot of fun with my friends, and yeah, I got food after, and it was a good time all around, so yeah.
What are your thoughts on this year's prom?
It was a movie.
Just a movie, man. Movie.
Thank you.
Those of you in AP classes, listen up. Testing for your classes will start next week. Tests will take place at either 8 a.m. or noon, depending on the class. Biology will test on Monday the 4th. Chemistry and Human Geo will test in the morning on the 5th. And U.S. Government will test at noon on the 6th. AP Lit and Comp will be in the morning sessions, with a physics test at noon. The AP Stats and World History exam will take place at 8 on Thursday. And finally, on Friday, the U.S. History test will take place also at 8 a.m.
Is living in the BLA your idea of heaven? Some people would say, yeah, for sure. Others, not so much. Our question of the week asks, if you could choose anywhere to live in the world, where would it be?
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you want to live?
B-Town, Minnesota. Yeah, I'll live down towards the coast of California, probably Santa Cruz.
I would want to live in Texas. Europe or Italy.
I would want to live in Italy or Austria.
Probably like the Bahamas.
Any place warm. Hawaii, Costa Rica, California.
In California.
Norway, because they have Xander, which is a really big fish.
I would want to live in Hawaii. Probably Colorado.
I want to live in Ireland.
Those are some great choices. If you're looking to get involved in something fun and rewarding, then be sure to look into becoming a Unified Warrior. Here's more info.
The Unified Warriors program is a Special Olympics program that includes student athletes that have special needs and student athletes that don't have special needs. They partner together to compete in activities.
My favorite seeing how the partner is has the fun to do snowmobiling and go on the dog sled and eat, watch, and have fun.
Anybody can be involved in Unified Warriors. You just have to come talk to myself and say that you are interested in being a part of the club.
My favorite Unified Warriors was Camp Confidence, and my favorite event was the hot chocolate and the ice fishing and face painting and seeing the animals, because we saw two goats and we named them Cupid and Zeus.
Unified Warriors is a great opportunity to practice leadership skills. It gives you an opportunity to partner with students and give your time and talents, where you get to mentor and show them how to do things and celebrate successes in many different ways.
My favorite thing at Unified Warriors is maybe basketball.
So during activities, you are partnered with someone, and your job for that day is to make sure that person is having the best time that day, and you also make sure that they're safe, and you just cheer them on.
We get to kick a bunch of bowling pin butts.
I love helicopters, they're cool.
Once again, contact Mrs. Freed if you want to know more about the Unified Warrior program. It's time for us to take a quick break, but we have much more ahead.
That's right, Canyon. We're going to hear from our newly crowned Warrior Athletes of the Year, plus we'll hear more tales from our teachers.
Stick around, we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Gabriella Bratney and this is Callista Anderson. We're both from the Brainerd High School Key Club. We're chairing the Spring Blood Drive this year, which Callista will tell you more about.
Yeah, so our blood drive is taking place on May 18th from 9 to 3 at the Washington Educational Building. And we're just looking for blood donors, and everyone who donates will get a free towel, and every donation can save up to 3 lives.
Yep, so we'd really love if you'd help out and donate blood. Thank you.
All right, welcome back to another 2v2. Today we're doing the Tortilla challenge.
All right, let's go.
I win, he's mad out first.
No. You can't move. You can't dodge.
Oh my God.
Since we lost the tortilla challenge, we have to get pie in our face, pretty much. No one got injured. That's why we're not doing the other punishment. 3.
No, stop.
Wait, not yet.
Alright, so how was that?
Kind of dumb, but tasted good.
Cold and messy, and I gotta be on the shuttle bus in like 5 minutes, so.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Welcome back to the Warrior Weekly. Once again, I'm Canyon Plested.
And I'm Max Ball. The athletic department hosted the biggest off-the-field event of the year, the All-Sports Banquet Celebration. Earlier this week, seniors were recognized for various sports as they walked across the stage. Team MVPs received awards, 5 people were inducted into the Warrior Hall of Fame, and the night ended with announcements of this year's Warrior Athlete of the Year.
How do you feel winning Athlete of the Year?
I'm very grateful. I put in a lot of work with my teammates and coaches, and I'm very grateful that my hard work has paid off.
What's the best accomplishment you've had over your sports career?
My best accomplishment is getting 13th at state in Nordic skiing. I spent a lot of time training throughout the summer and with my teammates, and just very grateful for how much my hard work paid off.
It feels really good to win Athlete of the Year, and I'm very grateful that the coaches who voted for me.
What's your favorite accomplishment you've had over your sports career?
I would say coming back from my ACL surgery, I worked so hard to get back, and I'm just glad to be back.
Thank you.
Congrats to those 2 Warriors and all of the seniors on a great athletic career at the BHS. Hey Max, you ever say anything weird or funny to one of your teachers or staff here at the Brainerd High School?
Yes, all the time. And I know lots of other people have. Here are a few stories right now.
So I had a student during work time. I was walking around and he was shopping for cologne during class. And I asked him, like, what are you doing? And he goes, oh, I'm trying to pick out my new cologne. And I said, okay, well, I don't really want you to be doing that right now. And he looks at me and he goes, Mr. Schlamer, do you have a man? And I said, yeah, I am married. I have a husband. Well, does your man like cologne? I said, well, he wears it on special occasions. Well, I really think your man should buy this cologne. And I was like, oh, okay, great. I never bought that cologne for my husband.
So the funniest thing a student said, well, this week a student told me that the line was curved. And then somebody else told me that 8 divided by 8 was 0. So these are some good math jokes for you. Or the fact that Chuck Norris can divide by 0.
That's a wrap for this week's show. Thanks for checking us out.
And we'll be back next week with another show. Have a great week, everyone.